Welcome back. This is Jeff Stanislow, your host of the Let's Go Low radio show right here on AM 820 in Tampa. It must be Saturday morning, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend. We appreciate all the support from our local community. This episode is brought to you by Golfers Unite, golfersunite.com. We have a special guest with us today. It's our friend and our semi-professional instructor, Emily Nowak is with us, and she's part of the Golfers Unite content team. And we're really excited to have you again, Emily.
Thank you. I'm excited to be back. I think this is my third time now. So
yeah.
Excited.
So Emily is an experienced golf professional. She is from Michigan and is living now back in Traverse City, beautiful Traverse City, Michigan, especially this time of year, right, Emily?
For sure. We are absolutely loving it.
Yes,
So
and the Cherry Festival is, something to note. If you haven't had a chance, you got to get up to Traverse City around the Cherry Festival. And Emily, why don't you tell us about some of the golf up north? I know it. I'm from Michigan, and it's absolutely spectacular golf. Maybe we can talk a little bit about that so our listeners might, who, are thinking about going north during a trip while it's so hot down here in Florida, might give Michigan a consideration. Let's talk a little bit about that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so Michigan golf is definitely an absolute hidden gem. It's something everybody has to find their way up here. You can pay $16, you can pay $160, and that golf course is going to be so pure. The only difference you might get for $160, you might get a view of Lake Michigan, but it's something I think with the courses being closed half the year, the grass is so green, it is so plush, it is like hitting off of a yoga mat with every shot. Michigan golf, there's just absolutely nothing like it. And up north, down by Detroit, everywhere, it is just the purest golf I've ever played in my life. And I've played golf all over the country.
Yeah, I agree. I've lived in Michigan for many years, and I absolutely love it. My friends, we lived in southern Michigan in the Novi area growing up, and went to Michigan State University, and so we would always do golf trips. And a lot of people think that playing golf in northern Michigan that you have to go to the UP, but from Lansing in a 2 to 3 hour drive, you're in golf God's country up there, with great courses available. Why don't you tell us, you're in Traverse City, tell us about some of the featured courses in Traverse City. I know there's the Golden Bear, right?
Yep. There's that. That's one that a lot of people like to hit up here. I just played one a couple weeks ago called Bahle Farms. It was up on one of the peninsulas, one of the toughest golf courses I've ever played in my life, but it was in such good shape. But all of these peninsulas, there's kind of a couple tucked up there. I haven't gotten around too much in Traverse City, but I did find a little par 3 course that I'm absolutely in love with. You go out there, you pay $16, whip around in an hour. Super pure, green, soft, everything you can ask for. Just go out before work real quick and good to go for the day or the week. But yeah, we're really trying to get out a little bit more and explore the Traverse City area golf. Been pretty busy this summer, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of really, really great golf. There's LochenHeath. I think JJ Spahn's instructor is the director of golf out there.
Oh,
kind of
really?
a gym just south of here. Yeah, he just got instructor of the year, I believe. So kind of random because I think JJ Spahn is based out of Arizona, but he coaches a bunch of big tour guys, so he gets around. But it's there's a lot of hidden gems up here that I've yet to check out. But
it's probably his home course for the summertime, right?
Yeah, it's up here. Yeah, I
If he's
imagine
working with pro golfers like JJ Spahn, I'm sure in the winter he's in Florida or Arizona or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe California. I think JJ is a California guy.
Yeah, he's somewhere out there. But yeah, there's a lot of great golf up here. Jack
One of
Nicklaus
my
plays.
favorite courses that I played, it's not around anymore. It used to be Crooked Tree, which was on top of, the Bay Harbor area. Bay Harbor is absolutely gorgeous. I had an opportunity last year. A friend of mine's a member at Bay Harbor, We played it for 2 days, and he happened to have he owns a helicopter on top of it. So after our first round, he took my son and I up in a helicopter for a tour of the whole Bay Harbor,
Oh,
Petoskey
nice.
area, and Lake Charlevoix. It is just absolutely gorgeous. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Michigan golf, please do so. This is Jeff Stanislow, and you're listening to Let's Go Low right here on AM 820, the Big Eight in Tampa. We're talking with our Golfers Unite contributor, Emily Nowak. Emily, why don't you tell us a little bit? We'll talk a little bit more about Michigan golf, but tell us about your company and what you're trying to do and where people can find you.
Yeah, so I run a page called the Fairway Fem Club, and basically our goal is to make golf as accessible as possible to beginners and women, and kind of make a community where women do feel comfortable in golf. Golf has obviously been booming since 2020 during COVID, when that's the only thing we could do, and it's something like 40% of the boom is women, so that's definitely a huge market to grab onto. But a lot of people I've found, especially teaching golf professionally, women are scared to get into the game. So I kind of want to make it as easy as possible for them to get better in their living room, in their backyard, to really just start accessing the game from their home and then start going out to the course where they can feel super comfortable. But I've been doing some content with Golfers Unite as well, every Tuesday, Thursday. So kind of combining the Fairway Fem Club with Golfers Unite, and that's been a lot of fun, kind of doing the two.
Yeah, fantastic. This is Jeff Stanislow. This is Let's Go Low right here on AM 820 every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. We're talking with Emily Nowak. Emily is a contributor for Golfers Unite. It's golfersunite.com. We're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube as well. Just search up Golfers Unite, and I'm sure you'll find us. The main site is golfersunite.com. So Emily, just talking a little bit more about Michigan golf here briefly, and I think we'll bring you back for a second segment because let's feature on Michigan golf this one, and then we'll talk about the mental golf game, some of the tips that you put up actually on the Golfers Unite social media channels. They're being very well received in the community. You take requests from our followers, and then you fulfill some of their some instruction related to their requests, which is, I think maybe we can do a separate segment here. Hopefully you can have you come back. So one course that I played I don't know, it was about a year or two ago, was the Loop.
Oh, Forest Dunes. Yep.
This course has a lot of hype. Actually, Stream Song here down in Tampa, their holding company actually bought Forest Dune a few years ago. And it's a link style course. It's beautiful. It's a resort kind of destination course with homes and condos for golfers. Not a ton to do around that area. But the Loop is a cool course. It is, you play it 18 holes one way one day, and then they play the same 18 holes, but they reverse tee to green the next day, hence called the Loop, which is pretty fantastic. Have you had a chance to get out there yet?
No, I haven't. I just love loop courses in general. I don't know if you know, but like St. Andrews is the original loop. They play it both ways, just keep it maintained each way, the wear and tear. But I think more courses should be laid out that way. I haven't been out there, but that's definitely a bucket list course, I think, for a lot of Michiganders.
Well, it's interesting because if you think about it, just the, cost of dirt and real estate and, what have you, you get an opportunity to build 36 holes per se on the same 18-hole layout. So it makes sense. The golf community seemed to have embraced it quite a lot because Forest Dunes with the Loop was, nationally recognized a few years back. And, it's just a great place. Another one that I think many should put on their bucket list is Arcadia Bluffs. I mean,
oh yeah, I played out there a couple times. It's gotten expensive.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean,
but it's
it is
beautiful.
expensive in season. What are you paying? 250, 300
Yeah, I
around
think it was
nowadays.
last time I played was 255 in October, and that was like the first week of the new prices. So I played it for free as a PGA pro. I paid the 250, hurt that second time, but man, it is so pure. They have the short flag sticks to keep them out of the wind. It's just there's nothing like it. It's such a great course. And you have to play it at least once, even with that price. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's definitely worth the check out. And on both sides of the state, we start getting up north, even in central Michigan, there's the Eagle Eye, which is just 10 miles north of Lansing, 15 miles
Mhm.
north of Lansing is incredible. Gull Lake's a great destination as well. Just the golf up there is incredible. And you know, Michigan is kind of an interesting state when it comes down to it. It's got like, I don't know, the third most golf courses in the country. It's got like the second most snowmobile registrations in the country. It's got like the second or third most boating registrations in the country. So Michigan people like their outdoor activities, even though,
Yeah.
the golf season's 7 months or so, maybe 8 months if you get a kind of an Indian summer type thing, as they call it, where it's, warm through October. Obviously, snowmobiling season is short, 3 months
Mhm.
maybe. Boating season the same. Especially if you're casual boating and want to go swimming type things. It takes a minute
Yeah.
for some of the bigger lakes to warm up, but absolutely beautiful. It's an outdoor person's playland, and it's
Yeah.
so gorgeous too.
Definitely a hidden gem state. Before I came to school here, I'd never even been to Michigan. Just said, sign me up. I don't care about the winters, but the summers, there's nothing like it. And everybody is very active, and a lot of people play golf. Like full families play golf. I know other places you might find like sister, brother, dad play golf, but here I've found like full families play golf. Like everybody plays golf.
Yeah, speaking
So,
of families, Boyne resorts do a fantastic job at Boyne Highlands. It's Arthur Hills.
mhm.
Uh, it's kind of up there. I always use the hand. Can't really do that on the radio, but it's always up there, just a little bit, maybe an hour and a half north of Traverse City, just
Yeah,
pretty close to Petoskey Bay Harbor area for sure. But they have, I don't know, 3 or 4 resort style courses. They got skiing. They got, indoor lodge. I think there's a water park there as well. So if
yeah,
you want to bring the family up to northern Michigan, definitely check out Boyne Resorts, Boyne Highlands, and
yeah.
treetops and things of that nature.
I found even like golf courses are starting to do like the family friendly holes. So they'll do like Katke, for example. Katke golf courses in Big Rapids. It's the home course of Fair State, but they have a top 50 driving range in the country. It's amazing. If you're heading up to Boyne, stop exit 139 on 131, Katke golf
On the
course.
131, yes.
Yep. And they have humongous driving range, multi-tiered, whole 9 yards, but they have 3 practice holes that go around the driving range. And there's 3 just short, I think it's 1 par 4, 2 par 3s, but it's a fun little bring your family, just go hit the driving range. I think the 3 holes comes with a bucket of balls. So a lot of people have been going to like this family friendly mini course
Sure.
mentality. And I really like that a lot too, kind of making it more accessible for people.
I mean, the golf industry understands it needs to. If you take a look at just the overall market, most of the golfers with the disposable income to do stuff are baby boomers.
Mhm.
And what's a good way to start introducing, this younger generation that's coming up into golf and making it more family friendly? But a great golf trip. Don't discard Michigan golf in the fall when the leaves are turning
Oh
too.
yeah.
So our listeners are listening to this here in the July in the Tampa area, but maybe take a look at a golf trip, fly into Detroit, go down to downtown Detroit, catch a end of the season Tigers game or an early season Lions game, or maybe even go to the Big House or Spartan Stadium. Then make a little golf destination trip. Great golf courses in southern Michigan as well. But an hour to 2 drive, you can be at your first resort course. Eagle Eye just being 10 miles north of Lansing, and then maybe head up to the Boyne, the Traverse City area, play Arcadia Bluffs, and then Petoskey, and go stop. Definitely got to go to Mackinac Island, right? If we're not Michiganders,
The
we got
whole
to
state, yeah.
go to Mackinac Island, check that out, and then maybe circle around, go to Roscommon. There's some great golf courses in that area, and then make your way back to Detroit. But Emily, thanks for talking Michigan golf with us today. Definitely, if you guys need anything, you can email me, jeff@golfersunite.com. Love to talk with you and connect you with Emily, maybe about helping out with some Michigan golf trips, what have you. Emily, we're going to bring you back because we want to talk a little bit about the golf game and what have you. This is Jeff Stanislow, and this is another great episode of Let's Go Low, brought to you by Golfers Unite. It's golfersunite.com. You got to check out the hookup board where we are putting great deals and opportunities for golfers all over the place. It's golfersunite.com/hookup. If you want to go there, join our free newsletter. Lots of great things to do with Golfers Unite, building out this community. Thank you, Tampa, for all the support, and we'll be back with you shortly.